Hi guys and girls, Claudia here from WUK in Vienna, and this is James Cottriall.
Hello, schönen guten Abend, guten Tag.
Oh, so we decided on talking English,
Okay.
but
I do speak German.
yeah, that's wonderful. So what is your connection to Vienna?
Well, I used to live in Vienna, 8 sehr, sehr fröhliche Jahre sogar. Bin im Rahmen eines Auslandsjahres gekommen.
Oh.
And then I stayed for a lot longer because I had so much fun. So it's very special to me to come back to Vienna. It is my favorite place in the whole world to play. I mean that. And tonight was very special. I played for 2 hours and everyone was really having a brilliant time. It was amazing for me.
So when you are starting the tour now, right? So what is your procedure to think of what to do on the tour? Like you have a setup for, talking to the audience and all that.
Well, I try not to plan anything around the show because otherwise it becomes, to use a German word, gestellt. And gestellte Konzerte kommen gar nicht an, finde ich. So it needs to be personal to the room. So I try not to prepare anything and just have an idea of the songs we're going to play, but not an order, and just then kind of Publikum ablesen until I know how they're going to react. And if we need to go up, we go down, whatever they need. And the most important thing is, of course, just looking after my voice, because I like taking care of, I like the kind of entertainment effect of it as well as the music side. And that's the cool thing about being the front man and the songwriter. So, yeah, it's cool.
So how do you write your songs then? Like, you have your voice in mind, of course?
Well, the melody is the most important thing, because for me, whether it's death metal, jazz, classic, pop, it doesn't matter. The only songs, for me, that are really strong are ones with strong melodies. They don't need to be sung. Sometimes it's the electric guitar, that, like Guns N' Roses, Slash does the melody, right? And AC/DC, same example. But so melody is number one. And once I figure that out, the rest does itself. It's just Bauchgefühl, and I just follow that. It hasn't led me too far wrong. It's kind of worked so far, so I'm going to just carry on like that.
Right.
Yeah.
And you also presented some new material tonight.
A lot.
Yeah.
I was quite nervous about the new songs because, well, some songs like Unbreakable or Giving Up, I've been playing them for years.
Everybody knows them.
I know,
right?
and to use another German word, I can play those blunts and fett because it doesn't matter. I know what I'm doing. There's a muscle memory. But the new ones, I really want to connect and tell the audience the story as well, because they don't know those songs yet. And it was great to see that they came. They were received just as well as the older songs, which is really nice. I'm very happy that I have a fan base that supported me here in Vienna for nearly 10 years now, and it really means the world. So, Dankeschön, Wien.
And a lot of people were singing along, and also you had a little dance. You made people dance, actually.
That was cool.
Yeah, that was nice.
It's just a little kleine Tanzeinlager, but it's just fun. I like to break things up, because if it's all eine Schiene, then it does get boring, especially if you're doing 2 hours.
Yeah.
And my goal is not that everybody likes every song. That's never going to happen. And so I'm just like, right, I'll do a little bit of acoustic, a little bit on my own, a little bit with the band, some dancing, some rock, some pop. And it just means that it's trying to be a bit more abgerundet, and like a volles Paket instead of ich bin der für das bekannt. Because I know, as I've achieved the Durchbruch with a song called Unbreakable, so I'm famous for the acoustic guitar and the flip-flops, but I'm at the point now on my 4th album that I want to show that I'm a lot more than that. So it's time to do that and push them with some new songs, and some of them are a bit they're surprised by it, but that's cool, because otherwise they'll just get boring for me and for them, and then what's the point?
So when you're considering your voice in the songwriting and the live show, then what is it you want to have in your voice? Like, is it the dynamics you want to have? Or?
Dynamics is actually the perfect word. It's exactly that, because there are some nights when I can do the rock stuff a lot better, some nights when I can do the ballads a lot better. But the perfect nights are when the voice is just comfortable and it all just comes out. And that also includes the talking to the audience, because sometimes, oh my God, I can't speak. But I can still sing, because it's a different part of your voice. But tonight I felt it worked. Like, it was all there the whole time, and I was very proud of my performance tonight, I've got to say. Bin stolz auf mich.
That's good. So, what is your voice routine? Like, you have a warming up, I guess, and a cooling down
I always warm up. I never cool down.
Okay.
Because after a show, I always talk for hours anyway. So it's kind of
Okay, so
like,
this is the cool
it's
down.
like jogging. Jogging for my voice. I just make sure I don't stop. Otherwise, it would be too much. But I always warm up. And I just like to be on my own for 10 minutes before the show, just so I can kind of picture the room. I always have a little look around the side of the curtain and go, 10 people, 10,000 people, 5, whatever it is. You know,
Yeah.
I've played concerts to 5 people and 50,000, so at this point it doesn't make any difference. I give it my all every time. But it's good to know, because otherwise I come out with the wrong energy.
Oh, yeah.
And I need, the first song has to work. The first song's important. If the first song works, everything will work. But if the first one doesn't work,
Uh-oh. No, but it worked.
It did tonight. I came out on my own. I wanted to show Vienna that I'm still James that plays the guitar, but at the same time my ambition is bigger.
Yeah.
And then I brought the boys out to support me afterwards and go, boom. And they were dancing from the first song and singing from the third song on, and it was great for me. This has an amazing sound system here at Vuk, and they were louder. They were louder than the Anlage. Yeah.
So you could hear everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, every word. And when it's, time to think of new songs and you want to write something that is, for the people, but maybe also for yourself.
I only ever write for myself.
Okay.
Yeah. So for me, songwriting is music therapy. It's like therapy through the music. So whatever's going on in my life, if it's something happy, then I write about it. If it's sad, I write about it. And so by the end of the song, I understand those feelings. And then the idea is when I play them live that people associate with them and identify and feel. That's one of the reasons I think Unbreakable and Giving Up work, because we've all been in that situation. And therefore they go, oh, I get it. But the reason it works is also because it's authentic. It's my story and I'm sharing it, rather than, that could be okay. I try not to do that, because otherwise it gets really, that horrible word again, gestellt.
Oh,
Which is not mine. It's not my thing.
So you're on the tour now at the moment?
Just starting now.
Yeah. And how long will the tour be?
It runs until May, and then there's a short break, and then we carry on in June. So
cool.
it's really a busy time now. We're going to England, Ireland, Belgium, Denmark, the Netherlands, Germany, Austria, and Italy. That's everything. And I'm really excited. Some of those have been a lot, and some of them are brand new. I've never played in Denmark before, so looking forward to getting up there and seeing if they like it or not.
I think
But it should be good.
will.
It should be really good.
It should be good.
Should be nice. Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you very much for the interview.
My pleasure.
And enjoy the tour.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.